Greetings, brothers and sisters. MZ back with another edition of Who's a Savage Now. With the, I don't know, this thing's always bothered me about Jill Stein. I'm not a fan.
I used to be paying over $150.
Oops, I'm not a fan one way or the other. I never had a reason to doubt or be skeptical of her. But this interview with Jimmy is weird when he asks her about what was going on in Russia? What was going on in Russia? And it just, her account doesn't seem to hold up.
No, I am not a Russian asset. Is this the McCarthy hearings all over again, where you can just be blacklisted because some representative of the war machine and the banks and the corporate elite.
Hold on.
Decides they want to eliminate you as political opposition, so they add you to the blacklist. So, yeah.
No, but Jill, you gotta come across when you explain you're compromising whatever they're accusing you of. When you explain away the accusations against you, you can't be humming. You gotta be you gotta be solid, and you're not solid, ma'am.
I have the not so rare honor of being blacklisted, according to Hillary Clinton and the Clintonites and the whole, gang of trolls and bots that support her that have been trying to smear me, similarly to what they're trying to do to Tulsi Gabbard now.
Sure, okay, sure, I'll accept that, fine, go ahead.
For me, it began the week that I got the nomination. That's when the smears really started circulating, and, more power to Glenn Greenwald because he called.
So here's Jill Stein, got the Green Party nomination as a presidential candidate. She's not going to win. She's not going to be president. There's no freaking way, no chance, a snowball's chance in hell. Okay? So what are you doing? Instead of campaigning in the United States, meeting mayors locally, regionally, statewide, nationally, instead of going around and trying to, drum up support for yourself in the country where you're gonna be in an election, what are you doing? What are you doing touring Europe, in Paris and Moscow and at a global media conference? Well, please explain, Jill. As a nominee, as the Green Party nominee, not president-elect, okay? Totally normal for a president-elect to be touring around the globe, speaking to world leaders about foreign policy, etc., etc. For a nominee of the Green Party to be touring the world, speaking with world leaders, I don't know, not so much. Go ahead, Jill.
At that time, with an article in The Intercept, so the Green Party convention was the first week of August in 2016. That's when I got nominated. Well, surprise, surprise, lo and behold, that very week, a Clintonite troll by the name of Andrew Weiss with the so-called Carnegie Endowment for So-Called Peace, started basically circulating BS. He took a video that I had made at a conference in 2015, which I'll come back to in a minute, but he took that video and he lied about the contents. He said I was praising Putin's human rights, which was not.
She's going to come back to that, but she's not going to come back to that. She's not going to come back to that. What were you doing in the Red Square in 2015, Jill? But she's not. She's going to come back to that. No, just explain it now. No, don't come back to it. Just explain it right now. What were you doing there?
Case at all, if you bothered to look at the video. It was a video made in Red Square, which was back to my supporters during the campaign. And again, this is like way before, this is 7 or 8 months before the nomination. I am taking a European tour, including stops in Paris and in Moscow, meeting with press from all over the globe.
Why are you meeting with press from all over the globe, Jill? You're running for president of the United States or an office in the United States. Why are you touring the globe, drumming up? Nobody's going to vote for you over there. This story doesn't hold up.
And meeting with world leaders 7 or 8 months before the nomination. I am taking a European tour, including stops in Paris and in Moscow.
Before she was nominated, 7, 8 months before, she's taking a European tour. Okay? Just let that sink in. Why? You're not even nominated yet. I mean, you're on the ballot maybe, but you're taking a European tour.
Meeting with press from all over, taking a European tour, including stops in Paris and in Moscow, meeting with press from all over the globe.
Keep eye contact with us, Jill, because when you break eye contact, your believability goes down a little bit.
And meeting with world leaders, including Jeremy Corbyn, and with press from all over the globe, and meeting with
all over the globe. Really, the globe? Do we live on a globe now? It's a globe. All over the globe. Press from all over the globe. Global press.
Leaders, including Jeremy Corbyn, the globe, with press from all over the globe.
The globe. The globe. Well, as long as it's press from the globe, I'm going to let it slide this time. But ordinarily, I don't know. I don't know. Globe.
In Paris and in Moscow, meeting with press from all over the globe. Meeting with
you know the globe. You know the globe, man. Press from the globe.
Leaders, including Jeremy Corbyn and the assistant climate negotiator for China at the climate summit in Paris.
Take it easy now. Calm down, Jill. Calm down. Get the story straight. Calm down.
And climate negotiator for China at the climate summit in Paris at that time.
That was it. Yeah, that's where was it. The climate summit in Paris. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Take it easy now, Jill. Nice.
And the assistant climate negotiator for China at the climate summit in Paris at that time. So I'm
meeting with him. What did you discuss? Was that what? Just you just met him? Was it in? Were you sitting down or was it in a hallway and you just said hi? Did you discuss anything? Did you? No, we just met. We didn't discuss anything. Jimmy. Jimmy might be having a hard time with this too. Look at his nice black hair. Look at that hair. Look at Jimmy Dore's hairline. He's fighting a losing battle right there. That hairline. But anyway, I'm getting off the topic.
A whole bunch of world leaders, and I'm also making a stop.
A whole bunch. A whole bunch of world leaders. A bunch of world leaders. That's what you call many world leaders. You call them a bunch. It's a bunch.
The climate summit in Paris at that time. So, I'm meeting with a whole bunch of world leaders.
I'm meeting with a whole bunch of world leaders. As who? As Jill Stein? Not even nominated to the Green Party yet. Why are you meeting with them? Well,
also making a stop in Moscow for a global media conference.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Contained representatives of the global media conference.
That's what it was. Oh, it was a global media conference. Okay, a GMC. A GMC.
That time. So, I'm meeting with a whole bunch of world leaders, and I'm also making a stop in Moscow for a global media conference.
Yeah, you know the global media conference in Moscow. You know that one, Jimmy, right? Everybody, every Green Party, every unknown, unlikely to be elected to any office in the government ever. You know that conference that they all go to in Moscow, the global media conference, the GMC.
Yeah.
That
time. So, I'm meeting with a whole bunch of world leaders, and I'm also making a stop in Moscow for a global media conference. That, and I'm also making a stop.
Listen to her. Yeah, ga. Is that a word? Ga? Yeah, ga. Listen.
In Moscow for a global media conference. That, ga.
Yega? What the fuck?
A global media conference that, contained representatives of media from the radical organizations like the BBC.
She's struggling. Come on, the BBC was there, so it's totally legit. The BBC was there, man. They've never done anything nefarious. There's never been anything that you can't say anything bad against the BBC, right?
That, contained representatives of media from the radical organizations like the BBC, like India's largest TV network, like China TV, and so on. So, as well as RT, there were lots of global media.
Did she just say so on and so on? Like, it's like...
India's largest TV network, like China TV, and so on. So, as well.
And so on. And so, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, we get it. And so on. China TV, India's large, yeah, and so on. Okay, Jill. Okay. Global Media Conference, and so on. Okay. We get it. We get it. Ga. Yeah, ga.
BBC, like India's largest TV network, like China TV, and so on. So, as well as RT, there were lots of global media there. And why was I there? I was there to promote my agenda for peace and global climate action.
But you're not an elected representative of anything, Jill. Why would you have any leverage or standing to promote anything there at anywhere over there? You're not even you're not even a nominee of the Green Party yet. It's 7 to 8 months away. And even though you were the nominee of the Green Party, there was no way in hell you were going to become elected president. So, I mean, what was the point of you touring Europe and visiting Moscow and visiting all these world leaders? What was the point of that? I mean, I'm not saying she's a Russian spy or anything, but it's just her explanation is not solid here. It's not inspiring me with confidence. I have no reason to go against Jill Stein. I don't know who or what she is exactly, but her appearance on Jimmy Dore right here, this is not inspiring confidence. She's hemming and hawing and yeah, ga. I mean, just that does not inspire confidence. She's not bringing it.
So, as well as RT, there were lots of global media there. And why was I there? I was there to promote my...
Lots of global media there. Okay, well, global media is a shit show, Jill. It's a shit show. It's a scam. They're mainstream media, BBC, it's a shit show. And what are you doing in the midst of all this shit show? You think you're gonna get your message out on the BBC and mainstream media?
network, like China TV, and so on. So, as well as RT, there were lots of global media there. And why was I there? I was there to promote my agenda for peace and global climate action, specifically.
Peace and global climate action. Okay.
A global Green New Deal and nuclear disarmament, and lo and behold, a peace offensive in the Middle East calling for a cessation of hostilities in Syria, which were really ramping up at that time.
Okay, I appreciate all that. I can appreciate all that, but at the same time, Jill, wouldn't it make more sense to be pressing these issues at home, where people are going to vote for you, where you can earn votes from people? Nobody in Europe, nobody in Russia, nobody at RT, nobody at the BBC is going to be able to vote for you. Why are you pressing your case on them as an unelected, unnominated nobody?
Russia, and I was there to say, no, this is not a good idea. Russia should not be following in the footsteps of the U.S. by throwing bombs all over the Middle East. So I was there. I was not there on a kiss-up mission by any means. So this was really jerked around.
She was not there on a kiss-up mission by any means. Well, what was the mission, Jill? What were you there for? You weren't there to drum up votes. You weren't there to get votes. So I'm not saying she's a spy or anything, but there's just something fishy about the whole thing. I mean, what were you there for? Who paid for your hotel? Who paid for your flights? Who paid for your transportation? Who paid for your security if you had security? I mean, what's going on, Jill? Jimmy, look at Jimmy. Jimmy's like, what is that face? That resting bitch face right there. What is that face? Jimmy's not buying it. Jimmy's not happy with that answer, and I'm not happy with that answer either.
And taken by the first Clintonite, really jerked around and taken by the first Clintonite supporter, and it began a harassment campaign on social media, really doing very much what they're trying to do to Tulsi Gabbard. That was back in
Wait a minute, Tulsi Gabbard's an elected congressman. She's an elected official, Jill. You're neither. You're neither an elected official or a nominated person to anything. You're just an individual citizen here, touring Europe, speaking, espousing an agenda. I mean, in Moscow, sitting at a table with Putin. I mean, that's kind of odd. It's kind of odd that you would end up at a table with Vladimir freaking Putin. You're not, as an as a nobody. I don't know.
Things got going, and they just continued from there. The recount that I initiated, in part, to to investigate any possibility of hacking or error,
which had no chance of going anywhere for anybody, but you got $7 million out of it.
In the vote count, in 3.
Worst possibility, Jill Stein is a grifter. Is it just a progressive grifter, and she knows how to do the grift, man. And that's there's so much money to be made on these political headwinds. There's so much money. People, from donations and political campaigns, and just every time you turn on the TV, somebody's asking for money. Donate money. Don't give money to this cause, to this cause, to this cause. And worst possibility, the Green Party, the whole Green Party thing is just a grift, because they know they're not going to win. They have no chance of winning in our system. And so she was over there. My worst, devil's advocate position here is that she was just over there grifting for herself, for the people that promote her, for her, whatever network of people that support her, just grifting for them to see what money, donations she could get from people for the Green Party, right? But the Green Party's it's going nowhere. There's no possible hope of a Green Party. It's just this grift, this big, huge freaking grift. And I mean, I don't know.
Critical states in 3 swing states, that was also demeaned and attacked as a Russian scheme to instill doubt about the election. In other words, I was initiating.
Well, it is kind of odd, Jill, that you end up at a table, a 10, 12 person table with Vladimir freaking Putin. Okay, that's kind of odd as just a regular person who's nominated for the Green Party. It's kind of weird, Jill. And your explanation is not that convincing.
Doubts about the election by calling for a recount to validate the election. So it's just this preposterous smear campaign that has continued without interruption.
No, your explanation is preposterous. You did global media conference? What were you doing there? And what is your agenda exactly? I mean, look at Jimmy's face. Jimmy. What is that? What is that little... He's not buying it either, man. He's saying, man, this is really disappointing. That's it. I can't take any more. There was another... This was not the clip. There was another clip I was looking for. I couldn't find it, but where she was just wavering and, just not believable at all. And just the tone and just she wasn't convincing. She can't look in the she can't look you in the eye here. Look, just watch her body language. Okay. She's just looking down and can't maintain eye contact. Can't maintain eye contact is a problem. Head movement, looking away. What is that? Abruptly looking away and stuff. I don't know, folks. It's just all. It doesn't add up. Have a blessed day, and be grateful. MZ out.